Hello everyone, and welcome back to Building a City in Minecraft. It's been a while. This is late by more than a week at this point. This was originally supposed to come out before Christmas, but I ran out of time before I had to leave to go visit family. And that is the kind of broad explanation. Why this is late after I got back from Christmas is, to be honest, because I just didn't want to work on this episode. I, wanted to use the stuff that I got at Christmas, so that's what I was doing. And hanging out with family and everything like that while I still have a break. But I've been in the city working on it a little bit, and if you saw my YouTube post, which I actually recommend you go see, I've been working on something a little special, a kind of shorter added series alongside this one that I'm very excited about, and I just can't stop working on because I love it so much. But anyways, for this episode, we are back in the park. Obviously, as you can see, we're working on, as the title says, the boathouse here. As an area that, because obviously there's going to be a lake here. There's no water there yet because I don't want to put in the water until all sides of the lake are done. So it's just kind of like that soil texture, which I think kind of looks like, riverbed mud, where it's like all wavy like that. So that's what I like to use. And it will look better when it's underwater. Trust. But as I was saying, this boathouse would be where the boats that would go out on this river would get repaired. The actual launch off point for people using it, I think is going to be on the other side of the lake, where there's going to be a pier and all that kind of stuff, where you could rent a boat to go boating on the lake, like a small boat, not a motorboat, either a rowboat or one of those swan boats where you pedal it, kind of an idea. And so this would be the historic boathouse that would have been built here originally to repair those boats, and probably still serves either the same purpose, or I like to imagine that at least a part of it has become kind of not a cafe with a restaurant, but maybe a place where you could buy snacks and things, from a vending machine that has kind of nicer food. It's not just chips and things, but it's I don't know, sweets and stuff like that. Alongside, obviously, the boat repair. Or maybe the whole building is just boat repair. That is also very possible. In this episode as well, we're also going to be working on another large building in the kind of pseudo billionaires row that we have here. We only have two really tall buildings. This is the second one, so enjoy it, I guess. And also a small cafe in the same kind of style as the boathouse, because I think I mentioned this in the last episode that I was working on the park, that I want to have areas of the park kind of meet each other thematically. I want, there was the restrooms last time, and I mentioned how there was going to be a castle that was going to be kind of a similar kind of style. That is kind of what I mean. I want the builds in the park to kind of have areas or regions that kind of match each other, so you have kind of distinct styles. There will also be a fountain in this episode, which I absolutely love. I think it's gorgeous. I'm very proud of it. It's based off of the Bethesda fountain, obviously, from actual Central Park. But I just love the location of where it ended up. I just think it looks great. But yeah, I'm actually going to leave you guys to music, and then I'll come back with the outro. One last thing I want to say, obviously that post is said coming January, I think 21st. That is a hard deadline. I'm going to have that video that's coming out on that date done way before then, and it's just going to be scheduled to go. Don't got to worry about that. Next episode, episode 25, will be coming out this coming Saturday, next Saturday. It is basically halfway done in terms of the building, and then it's just down to editing and recording and all that kind of stuff. But I should have more time this week. Classes start up this next week, but I should have more time in my schedule where I'm still ready to do something in a sense, but I'm at home. So that will be coming out this next Saturday. And from then on out, we should be following a more strict schedule. Vaguely. I have it all marked down in my calendar app at my iPad of when episodes I want to come out. Obviously, things have changed quite a bit. In the past, I've had to change things, you know? But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna do what I said and leave it to music. So I'll see you guys at the end. Okay, I'm just here to take you guys on out now. I really hope you guys enjoy this episode. Also, quick thing, you didn't see me build that, but that's supposed to be kind of like an obelisk from Egypt, a reference to the one in actual Central Park. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I had a lot of fun doing this one. It's been a while since I've actually built all of this. This video was basically done editing way before Christmas, so getting to rewatch this actually was kind of fun. I'm now really, reliving the moment. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next Saturday for the next episode. Oh, and make sure to come back for that special video. I'm so excited for it. Bye-bye.